For World War II history buffs, here's a very interesting day tour from Manila, provided by Sun Cruises. Take a 2-hour ferry ride to Corregidor Island and its hotel on the island, 48 kilometers from Manila Bay. And then take a mixed trolley and walking tour throughout the island. Your trolley is standing by with a guide waiting to greet you.
Welcome to Corregidor. Welcome to Fort Mills, as I was named by the Americans the year 1908. And we just docked here on the north side of the island. I have this map. You see the map over here? So we just docked this point of the neck of the tadpole-shaped island. Now what we'll be doing for today, we'll be starting first with the head of the island to this portion.
One of the first things you'll see are the bombed-out ruins of the mile-long officers' barracks and quarters. Here's a picture of how they used to look. You'll have time to look around.
And these were purely U.S. Army soldiers, Filipinos of the U.S. Army. When we talk about destruction of the island, it should be brought to mind that Corregidor has undergone 2 heavy bombardments. First heavy bombing by the Japanese during invasion. Second heavy bombing by the Americans retake of the island in 1945. What you find here at Battery Way are 4 12-inch mortars. If you've seen the mortars of today, this is an original version of a mortar. Mortars today are portable. These are not. These are 13 tons each.
As you can see, it's a near irresistible spot for a picture.
You know, here in Manila, they have some great golf, but some of the things you have to see are some of the relics from the war. The history of the war, World War II, is right here. And we're on the island of Corregidor right now. And right across from us and back of me, you see the island of Bataan. Over 20,000 Americans lost their lives on the death march of Bataan. Being here, this whole World War II comes alive. So come along with us and see some of this.
Take a look down to your left on the pavement, the big crater on your left side.
Here's a visitor connecting with his father's past.
We didn't talk too much about it, but we knew that he was enlisted in the Philippines. Before the war broke out, and then when the war broke out, he was ordered to stay here. From what the gentleman is telling me, if he wasn't shipped from here to Manila, which he wasn't, then he was probably asked to, or commanded to go right to the Bataan. So he went from here to Bataan, and that's when he got on the death march. And he was on the death march and was in prison camp for 3.5 years. Came out at 87 pounds and the loss of 1 eye. He had 6 kids and a great life. America is great. He loved America. He wouldn't talk much about this experience, but he loved his country.
Well, I think anybody who has somebody that's been through that really should come here and see this.
Oh yeah, I'm blessed. I'm totally blessed to be here.
On a lighter side, now we're arriving at the Spanish Lighthouse and its large square. Some of the tourists want to climb to the top to see the great panoramic view, and others elect to take a look at the shops with its logoed Corregidor items. The Pacific War Memorial is a highlight of the tour. The newly erected 10-foot-high Filipino American hero friendship statue, depicting the unity at a time of war. We come to the Malanta Tunnel that was used by General MacArthur during the Americans' time on the island. Well, it's a beautiful show. And now we're just about ready for our boat ride back to the hotel. As you can see, Sun Cruises gave us a great tour. And finally, General MacArthur's famous words, "I shall return."
I'd like to thank you for watching Hometowns and Heroes in Golfing Country. And if you would, give us a like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, we'd sure like to hear them. Thank you.